What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Old Cranky Man Collectibles Twitch channel. My name is Blake. I'm sitting here at the table with Noah. Noah's playing Jeskai mid-range. I'm playing Bant Hexproof. If you're in the Patreon or follow me on Twitter at all, you may have heard a little bit about this. Oh, you get to see it in action. My points are Mox Emerald, Mox Sapphire, Mox Pearl, and True Name Nemesis. What are your points, Noah?
Ancestral Recall, Treasure Cruise, Mana Drain, and True Name Nemesis.
I rolled a 9. That's a 5. I'm going to take the play.
Sounds good.
Love those sleeves. Yeah. Lands and spells. Probably a little bit slow for this matchup, but I will keep this. Noah's going to take a mulligan. Having a fast start with a Moxen or a Utopia Sprawl is great. Or an early creature that comes down on turn 1 in this matchup, I think giving them time to draw a bunch of counter magic, to counter a slower draw, giving them the leisure. Not great. So, looks like we've got 6 people here so far. I would imagine a few more will trickle in.
Going to 5.
More hoofs. Well, Jeskai's on a mulligan to 5. That's never bad for me. More hoofs from the Cranky himself. Yeah, Cranky came out to F&M on Friday. Mowed over everybody with Cradle Hoof.
Everybody should just run Stifle and stifle the Cradle.
Stifle has a special place in my heart. I do love a good Stifle.
Not gonna cut. Seems to be working out good for you so far.
Looks like Jeskai's gonna keep 5 cards. And we're gonna get started here. I'm gonna play a tapped Hallowed Fountain, and I'll pass back to you.
Always okay with a slow start. Scalding Tarn fetch.
Jeskai plays a Scalding Tarn, immediately cracks it. Here's a Volcanic Island.
Second. Run out Ragavan.
Not great for me.
You're good to go.
I will untap and draw. I am going to play Razorverge Thicket and you're gonna. This is my Patreon deck list. Yes.
I will play a Krakus and land for turn.
Yes.
Attempt to move to combat.
You can go to combat. Before blocks, I'm going to flash in this Fairy Mastermind.
Sure.
I will block Ragavan.
I will bounce Ragavan to my hand with Krakus.
You got it.
Go ahead.
Draw a card. I'm going to attack for 2.
No blocks.
Ah! Flash you an Oko.
Right sound, Oko, Thief of Crowns.
Here is a Geist of Saint Traft.
Yeah.
I'll pass the turn.
No.
Yeah, give me just a second. I'll drop the link to the Patreon right now.
I will dash out a Ragavan.
Ragavan is dashed.
I will attack you for 2.
You can attack me for 2. I will show you a brushland. Rushland is exiled to the Ragavan.
I cannot cast that, unfortunately.
Link to the Patreon, if you're curious, is in the chat now. If you want to learn more about Bant Hexproof, follow over there for all of our extra content. We've got weekly articles about various things, not just Canadian Highlander, additional episodes of the podcast.
Okay. Second main. I will play a Tundra as my land for turn.
Okay.
Move to my end step. Ragavan will get bounced.
Draw a card. I am going to cast a Spirit Mantle targeting Geist of Sanctraft.
It has protection from creatures.
Yeah, so Spirit Mantle gives +1/+1 and pro creatures.
I will crack my treasure for a blue.
Sure.
I will lose focus.
Spirit Mantle's countered. And Esper Sentinel.
Yep.
And I will go to combat.
Yep.
Attack, trigger. I'll get an angel token.
Yeah. I'm taking 8.
Take an 8.
Yep. Down to 11.
Angel goes away. I will pass the turn.
Untap.
Here's 3 mana.
True name Nemesis.
It's a true name Nemesis. You got it.
Enter, I will choose you.
You got it.
How many cards in hand?
I have 3 cards in my hand.
Cast Pyrokinesis, Pitching, Ragavan. 1, 2, 1.
Trigger.
You got it.
I'll draw a card. So this is hexproof, so you can't target this.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. 2, 2.
Die.
I will say go.
One card left in hand.
Correct.
Here's an island.
Yep.
Here's an unflinching courage targeting Geist of Sanctraft.
Yep.
So he is now a 4/4 with trample.
Sure is.
Here is a keen sense. Every time he deals you damage, I get to draw a card.
Yep.
I will attack. Trigger. Here's an angel.
Yep. I will block with True Name.
Okay. So you take 7, and I draw a card.
Yep.
I gain 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Angel goes away. I'll pass the turn.
Hexproof.
That is the name of the deck.
Yeah, you got it.
Game 2.
I rip the Pyrokinesis and I'm like, yes, I can kill it. No, I can't. Ready to lose focus a turn too late.
Rip. Well, to be fair, that was a mulligan to 5, so
It's still pretty good for a mold.
yeah, definitely, turn 1 Ragavan, plenty of interaction. I've seen worse 5-card hands. Why would Boggles play what?
I wonder why.
Boggles is not playing the Sylvan Ranger.
Why not? It says protection from blue.
That's Scrib Ranger. Sylvan Ranger is a 2-mana 2/1 that searches for a basic land when it comes into play and puts it into your hand.
Okay, I'm thinking Extra Ranger. You're right. They're both green. They're 2-drops. All right, I'll be on play.
Hiya! Sounds good. Better luck on your 7 this time.
I hope so. I can keep this one.
I will keep my hand.
I wouldn't go.
Draw for turn. I am going to dock in a Hallowed Fountain.
Sure.
I am going to cast a Mox Pearl.
Sure.
I am going to cast a Invisible Stalker. No spell snare, no spell snare, no spell snare.
No spell snare.
Pass.
Preordain.
You got it.
Bottom both of those. Draw. Spire Bluff Canal, go ahead.
Untap. Draw. I am going to play a Wooded Foothills.
Sure.
I am going to cast a Ponder.
Resolves.
Ponder resolves. To draw a card for Ponder. Will crack Wooded Foothills. Gonna search for a tropical island. There's a tropical island. I mean, Sylvan Ranger is fine in Pauper Elves, where you play one island so that you can cast your, what the heck is that card called? You name a creature type and you draw a card for each creature you control of that type. Otherwise, it's a mono-green deck. That's the only place where you play Sylvan Ranger. Otherwise, you just play Wood Elves. Curiosity targeting Invisible Stalker.
I'll respond. I cast a recall, target myself.
You can have a recall.
2, 3. Curiosity is fine.
I will go to combat.
Yep.
Attack you for 1.
Yep. I'll
Take 1, I draw a card.
I pass to my end step, Apex.
Okay.
I will move to discard. I will discard a faction or fiction and a monastery mentor.
You got it. Jessicai's bricking on lands. Can I capitalize? I am going to cast an Aqueous Form targeting Invisible Stalker.
Which one is this one? Enchanted creature.
It makes it unblockable and I scry 1 every time it attacks.
Okay.
Resolves?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I am going to go to combat.
Sure.
Attack, trigger Aqueous Form.
Yep.
I'm going to put that on the bottom. Damage.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Petty Theft the Curiosity.
Theft Curiosity. That is fine with me. Take 1.
Yep.
Curiosity's in my hand. I'm going to play a Razor Bridge Thicket.
Sure.
I will cast Abundant Growth targeting Hallowed Fountain.
Sure.
Draw a card for Abundant Growth. I am going to cast Curiosity targeting Invisible Stalker.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Untap. Cast a Pyroclasm.
I will Force of Will, pitching Rune of Flight. I gotta pay a life to do
Attempt to
that.
daze.
Daze is back. I will pay one for the daze.
Yeah, you got it. Basic Island is land for turn.
Yep.
Go ahead.
How many cards do you have in your hand, my friend?
I have 5.
Okay. Attack. Trigger Aqueous Form. I'll scry 1. I'm gonna keep that on the top. Damage.
Yep.
Take 1, I draw a card. Second main phase, I am going to play a Inkmoth Nexus, and I will cast a Geist of Saint Traft.
I will concede.
Who needs lands when you have power?
I really thought I had you at the Pyroclasm.
Yeah, I'm also holding a Tameo safekeeping just in case that didn't work. But
It doesn't matter. With
having
Pyroclasm.
they get indestructible.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I had the days, and I'm like, I'm just.
right,
Oh,
the Mox Pearl saved me from that.
I had March of the white March in hand, but I did draw one source.
March of Otherworldly Light.
Yes.
I hexproof creatures.
No, for the Mox.
Oh, sure. Oh yeah, that would have been a sick line.
Yeah.
March your Mox. I guess I could just float a mana, right?
Yeah. Well, I would have marched it. I then would have moved to combat, second main, killed it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I wouldn't have the mana in my mana pool anymore. Awesome.
Yeah. I figured there was a Geist of Saint Trap hiding somewhere in your hand or on the top. Somewhere,
Yeah, I scried it to the top with the Aqueous Form and then drew it.
The hand because Pyroclasm, because I knew it was like, unless you have exactly Churnane Nemesis, it's fine.
Right. It is very, very good. I have to have very specific things to be able to do that. So, like, I considered forcing the Brazen Borrower, not to save the Curiosity, but just to keep you off the other half.
That was literally just to try and flush out any interaction you had in the hand.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I decided ultimately, like, drawing that extra card doesn't matter a ton.
Did you have the Force of Will with my turn before?
I did, yeah. Force of Will was in my opening 7.
Because I had the days, but it was like, yeah, you just had so much mana at that point, and I was falling behind. I almost hard cast Phase to like just tap out your mana when you cast the one that scries.
Yeah.
But that didn't work. Unfortunately. Geist comes down, and I can't deal with Geist once it's on the battlefield, except Pyroclasm.
Do you have... There's a number of ways to deal with hexproof creatures, like Council's Judgment.
I have Dress Down. I don't have Council's Judgment.
Oh, okay. Dress Down also kills hexproof creatures. Balance.
Not on it currently.
Overloaded Winds of Abandon. White has, like...
It has a lot, but you're forgetting those are more commander cards. Than,
I play them in Jeskai Control.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen my Jeskai Dragons list?
No, I haven't.
It's, like, way over the top. I'm not playing any of the tempo cards because I'm playing actual Wraths.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not on Ragavan, Dragon's Rage Channel, or any of that. My win conditions are, like, Ojutai, Zergo and Ojutai, Murktide Regent. Like, it's a big Jeskai deck.
Yeah.
And it's triple Mox,
Treasure.
no, triple Mox Mana Drain.
Yeah,
So, I did well with it at first because it's very, very good in, like, blue mirrors.
yes.
But then, like, everybody started playing, like, all these, like, graveyard decks. And, like, it's also really good against Welder.
You lose a combo. You lose to.
Yeah, like, things that you just like get incremental value out of for just playing a game of Magic. Like it's not great against Dredge or Reanimator or like it's also like mono red just beats the crap out of it.
Yeah. Like mono red's just trying to go as fast as possible.
Right. Yeah. Like the super linear decks that have like one game pin in mind tend to be pretty good against it, just because like they have so much redundancy.
Yeah. Definitely.
So we're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, we will have a new game for you.
Us into this, like we literally.
And we're back. This round, I've got my buddy Jay across from me. He's playing Abzan midrange. What are your points, Jay?
Mana Vault, Soul Ring, Natural Order, Crop Rotation, Tainted Pacts.
Mana Vault, Soul Ring, Crop Rotation, Tainted Pacts, Natural Order. So I played against this deck on Friday at FNM. Not a great matchup, but I think that I made a couple of errors in sequencing during the match that may have given me a little bit more of an edge. Jay is playing a lot of things that are just naturally very good against me, like Wraths. And several Edict effects too, right? Those can be pretty potent against me. Especially if they come down early before I have a chance to deploy multiple threats. But we'll see how this goes. I've got a little bit more practice under my belt since then. So he was literally the first game that I played with this deck ever.
The games were much closer. Right?
They were pretty close.
Like there was one where I was very close to being poisoned out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's the one where I I committed a Canker Bloom to the battlefield when I could have left up mana for Tyvar's stand and it mattered. So, awesome. Let's roll some die. That's an 8. I will take the play. Good luck, my friend. I will keep.
I too will keep.
I am going to start things off with a Seachrome Coast and a Crawling Chorus.
All right. We'll start with a Savannah and a.
Okay. I think we had a game that started very similar to this. Well, let's see. I will attack you for 1.
I will take one and get a poison counter.
Here's a poison counter. All right. Second main phase. I am going to shock in a breeding pool. And then I'm going to cast a Glistener Elf. I'll pass the turn. So there is not a super high threshold of really good hexproof creatures. So I've opted to go with infect creatures just because of the overlap. Like, we're playing these. He's got a White Plume Adventurer to take the initiative.
I do have 1 mana floating as well.
So, a colorless mana.
Yeah.
So, like, Blighted Agent looks really good when you put a Rancor on it, right? So I've opted for infect creatures.
I'm going to search for a basic real quick here.
Okay.
While we're-
The initiative has entered the arena. Jay has the initiative. He's going to go search his library for a basic land. I would imagine we'll go land follow-up play with this floating colorless mana he's got here. There's a Plains. Here's a swamp.
I'll just use
Okay, I will sacrifice this crawling chorus, and I'll get a trigger. Here's a might token. I will untap. Draw. I am going to play a Plains. And then I am going to cast a Venerated Rot Priest. And then I will pay 2 and cast a Spectral Flight targeting Glistener Elf, trigger Rot Priest.
Sure.
You get a poison counter.
Yep.
This resolves.
Yep.
Okay. I will attack you for 3 flying.
Thank you.
Okay, Jay goes up to 5 poison counters. I'll pass the turn.
You take the initiative there too.
Sorry, I should have taken the initiative. I will search my library for a basic land card. It's going to be a forest. I have the initiative.
I'm going to blitz a Nightclubber.
Oh boy. So I'm going to read this card. I will show the stream. This is a Nightclubber. It says, when it enters the battlefield, creatures your opponents control get -1/-1 until the end of the turn. So this is going to make my Rot Priest and my Might go away.
Rot Priest is on too.
Oh, Rot Priest gets to live.
Attacks.
So this gets sacrificed at the end of turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. I am going to take 5. And you take the initiative.
We'll choose the Scry 2.
Scry 2, got it. He goes 1 top, 1 bottom.
Master. This will I'll draw a card when this dice.
You got it.
This will tap when you untap.
All right, I will play my forest. I am going to tap my plains and cast a Sentinel's Eyes, targeting Glistener Elf, trigger Venerated Rot Priest. You go up to 6 poison counters, and then I will go to combat and attack you for 4.
I die.
Okay, cool. Infect for the W. That was the first time that I've had Venerated Rot Priest in play, and it was gas. Yeah, Joe. That was the first infect one that I've got. I've got close a couple of times, but once again, I'll reiterate that, you know, putting a Rancor on a Slippery Boggle is pretty sick. Putting a Spectral Flight on a Glistener Elf is also really, really good. Like, all Jay had to do was just draw and removal spell, though. My shields were basically down on protecting that thing, so...
Yeah, I scried the prismatic ending to the top, but I wasn't hopeful that I would get another turn.
Yeah. Yeah, Rot Priest living through the Nightclubber there was absurd.
I should have just let you ban it.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Then commented later. You guys are noobs.
We are noobs, it's true.
Keep getting the rules wrong.
It's true, we are noobs.
Can't just play that strip mine and use it.
Yeah, I mean you do have to kill them, right? Like you can't just wait around. Absolutely. Ready?
Yeah, sure.
You're taking the play, I would assume.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let's go. I am in a mulligan. Sure, I will keep this hand. In Gotha I am going to play a Plains and cast this Mother of Runes. I'll pass the turn. Okay, I am going to play a Polluted Delta, and I'm going to crack the Polluted Delta to find a tropical island. I'm going to cast a Mox Emerald, and then I am going to cast a Venom Thrope. And if you don't have anything, I'll pass back to you. Venom Thrope is from the Warhammer 40k precons. It is a 3-mana 2/2 flying Death Touch Hexproof creature. Flying Death Touch Hexproof. Okay. 3-mana coming. Grist. You got it.
Go.
You got it. It mists. That's gonna get weird. 16 cents and scary. Yes.
Hold on.
Venom Thrope. I will untap. I will draw. Can I read Constant Mists? Sacrifice a land. It's a fog. It's a fog with buyback. Okay. Let me see here. Well, I am going to attack Grist for 2.
No block.
Okay. Grist takes 2. Second main phase, I will cast play an Inkmoth Nexus, and then I will tap these 3 to cast a Troll Ascetic. I'll pass. I should be at 19. I fetch. Yes. Reprint world we live in. Used to pay dollars for buy a list on the little guy. Yeah. If you want to learn more about the Bant Hexproof deck that I'm playing, here is a link in the chat right now.
I'm gonna take up on my grist.
Go check out my Patreon. Grist ticks up.
Lingering Souls.
Yes. 2 souls coming.
I will pass the turn after
Untap. Draw. Okay. I am going to start things off with a brainstorm.
I do have another insect on the field. I'm just looking for the token.
Okay. Brainstorm resolves. Awesome. These 2 cards back. And then I play a Prismatic Vista. Alrighty. I will crack my Prismatic Vista. I am going to find a forest. Here is a forest. I am going to go to combat. I am going to attack you with Venom Thrope, and I will attack Grist with Troll Ascetic. All right, damage. Sounds good. Second main phase, I am going to cast a Solana Ledgewalker. And I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna take 1 and play a crop rotation.
Crop rotation is good. Yeah, the Warhammer decks are like pretty sweet, right? They have a whole bunch of different weird cards in there that have made their way into multiple different formats. Obviously, Canadian Highlander got Chaos Defiler. I think that was probably the most impactful card. Chaos Defiler, another way that you can kill a hexproof creature. Jay casts Crop Rotation and finds Ancient Tomb. There's a whole lot of mana. Let's see. Oh, Maulock. Yeah, Maulock is another really sweet card that has impacted Canadian Highlander quite a bit, yeah.
I'm gonna take up my grist.
Yep.
Castle Garenberg.
Okay, that's a lot of mana.
6 mana.
Will Force of Will pitching One with the Wind.
Sure.
Got 2 cards left in hand, right?
Yep.
Okay. Going to fire up Inkmoth Nexus.
Sure.
I will attack you with Inkmoth Nexus, and these 3 creatures are attacking Grist. So we have a Troll Ascetic, a Solana Ledgewalker, and a Venom Thrope attacking Grist, and an Inkmoth Nexus is attacking Jeremiah. So Grist takes 3.
Yep.
Okay, and these 2 trade.
Yep.
I will pass. Yep. Is that a Ravenloft Adventurer you just put into your graveyard there?
It is. Flashback Lingering.
Yep, you got it. Lingering Soul is such a good card that nobody plays anymore. Everybody should play more Lingering Souls. Card is gas.
Pass.
Untap. Everybody is attacking Grist.
Block.
Okay. Okay. So these 2 trade.
Yep.
Those die. Like main phase. I will cast a Mercurial Spelldancer. I will pass the turn.
I will sack my Rise of Canopy, draw card.
You're adding Maulock to Jund Blitz. Yeah, the card is very, very good. Like, it's a 2-mana 2/2 that can fight down a 2-power creature or 2 toughness creature when it comes in, and like you can just sink all of your mana into it if it's late in the game and make it huge. Maulock, very, very good card. Or you're adding Lingering Souls. You're adding Lingering Souls to Jund Blitz. You were talking about Maulock, right?
I'll take this up.
Yep.
Pass.
Untap. I am going to play a Savannah and go to combat. Two creatures are attacking Grist, and this is attacking you. So Venom Thrope and Spelldancer at Grist, and Troll Ascetic at Jeremiah. Taking 2 from Ancient Tomb, flashing in the Wandering Emperor. It's 2 to exile Mercurial Spelldancer. We'll give Mercurial Spelldancer protection from light.
Okay. Do I still gain the 2?
I believe you do still gain 2, yes. Yeah. So full disclosure, I have a total of 13 instants and sorceries in my deck, but the part about the Mercurial Spelldancer that matters is you can go. The part about Mercurial Spelldancer that matters is that it's a 2-mana unblockable creature. Again, another really sweet thing to put a Rancor on. Chad is saying that you do not gain 2 life.
Well, I don't know who Chad is. Who's Chad?
I use Mother of Runes to protect something from the Wandering Emperor down tick. Does he still gain 2 life? You don't gain 2 life. You've been wrecked. I will cast an Apostle's Blessing to protect from white.
Sure.
How is Jailer going to exile my Mercurial Spelldancer under the Monarch?
I have to take 2 to do that.
Going down to 9. Okay. You're going to make that into a 2-power creature. You got it.
End turn, drop from honor.
You got it. Right. Cards do you have in your hand? 3 cards in hand. Okay. I am going to play a Cartouche of Solidarity on my Venom Throat. I will get a 1/1 soldier token. It gives it +1/+1 in first strike.
Yep.
I will go to combat. I will attack you with the Venom Thrope and the Wandering Emperor with Troll Ascetic. Take 3.
Or 3, yeah, sorry.
I become the Monarch.
Yep.
I will take this Mercurial Spelldancer back.
Yep.
And then I will pass it and draw a card because I'm the Monarch.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see here. I'm going to go... Take 5.
The Monarch. I'm at 6. Half my Palace Jailer.
Saw and half on Palace Jailer. Sure. So you get 2 1/1 Palace Jailers. What are you going to target, my man?
Spelldancer.
I am going to give Spelldancer protection from white.
Sure.
Mother of Runes is exiled under the Monarch.
Your mom.
He exiled my mom.
I'm gonna tap this for black with my reward.
And take 2 from Ancient Tomb.
No, for black for my reward.
Oh, got it. Sorry.
Yeah. Renegade Rally.
Or
Have anything great here.
has to be something that died this turn, if I'm not mistaken.
No, something has to have died to trigger revolt.
Oh, but you can get anything back with converted mana
Cost
cost 2 or less. Got it.
I think is just.
All right.
Pass. Draw card for Monarch.
Yep, you got it. Okay, I am going to go to combat. I will alpha. Everybody is attacking you.
Sure. Places that I can block. So. I'm gonna just throw one of these guys here, and one of these guys on this on the 1/1.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Take 5. Okay.
Take it.
I will become the monarch. I get my mom back.
This dies.
Soldier token goes away. This goes away. And to pass the turn, I will draw a card because I am the monarch.
Start and try to kill this.
I am going to give Mercurial Spelldancer. This is summoning sick. Mercurial Spelldancer goes away. You gain 2 life.
I'm gonna sack this to draw a card.
Yep. Assuming you're tapping that for black again.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit and think for a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing for 3.
I'll take 3. GA becomes the monarch. Natural order is sacrificing the bug. Okay, natural order resolves. What is this going to be? Atraxa, you got it. That's a Grand Unifier. Here she is in all of her glory. She's going to come into play and reveal the top 10 cards of Jeremiah's deck. He gets to pick 1 card of each card type, put it into his hand. It's holding up a singular white mana there, so I am not entirely sure. Let's see. I don't know if he has an out. He could get a Swords to Plowshares and kill my mom. He reveals Chain of Smog,
This camera can see.
Verdant Catacombs, Plains, Isolated Chapel. There's the Swords to Plowshares, along with a Shoulder's Edict, Snow-Covered Plains, and an Armored Scrap Gorger.
I have one more, I believe.
Scrubland, and yes, one more card. A Boseiju.
Creature. Instant. Sorcery.
Okay.
Play this. Swords.
Mom goes away. I'll gain a life.
My turn to offer Monarch.
Yep. You got it. Here, I think we have a lot of Magic to play here still, but I'm going to concede and go to game 3. Yeah. There's no way I was beating the life gain from the Atraxa there. I had the other mom in my hand, but I have to wait a whole turn cycle before she does anything. So in that time, Atraxa is going to gain 7. You're going to go up to 10, and then I have to have like.
I don't know. I had the combo next turn. The Witherbloom combo.
Oh, did you have the? He has the what is it called? Witherbloom
Witherbloom
Apprentice and Chain of Smog combo to just end the game on the spot. So yeah. Either way, that game was over. What's that?
That was a tight game.
That was a very tight game. Like the Mother of Runes just sat there the whole game and like
Yeah. I tried to get rid of it.
she did Mother of Runes things.
The grist was real bad for me. Like milling my fog and then my wrath. And
Yeah.
Then, like.
But also, like, you know how much life that grist saved you?
Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah, I was just waiting for some trample thing to just murder me.
Yeah, my draws at the end of the game were not great. Like, having the infect creatures alongside the hexproof creatures is great, but then like sometimes when the game goes long, you get these like awkward mixtures where like
You can't really pivot.
yeah, your opponent is at 3 and you draw a venerated rot priest, so like your opponent is basically at 20.
Yeah. Yeah. Our Rot Priest is nasty.
Yes.
Really hard to interact with in general, but like just interacting with it causes you to just like.
Right. To get more poison counters.
Yeah. Good saw half my dude.
That was pretty dope, actually. I think that was the first time we've ever seen a saw in half on camera. All right, I will take the play for game 3. Good luck to you, my friend. I'm gonna mulligan. 6 cards. I am going to. I will keep this hand.
Rock me Amadeus.
I am going to buy this card. All right, I will get things started off with a Botanical Sanctum and a Cankerbloom after I cast this Mox Pearl, and I will pass the turn. Maya starts off with a tap Triome, passes back. I will take a draw step. I will attack for 3. Second main phase, I will play a Waterlog Grove, and I'll pass. End of your turn, I am going to draw a card with this Waterlogged Grove. Untap. Draw. Okay, I will attack for 3. Second main phase, I'm going to play a Verdant Catacombs and cast a Mother of Runes. End of turn, Eladamri's Call. Eladamri's Call resolves. Jeremiah is going to go find a creature.
What creature?
But what creature? But what creature is he gonna get?
I'm not 100% sure this is the right choice, but I'm gonna try it. I don't know what I'm doing against your deck half the time.
We are in game 3. I infected him on turn 4 in game 1, and we played a very, very grindy game 2. And we just started game 3. Gross. He chooses Sedgemoor Witch. That is the creature he's getting off of Eladamri's Call. It's a Sedgemoor Witch. Hiya. Casts Sedgemoor Witch. You got it. All right. End of turn. I am going to crack this Verdant Catacombs. I'm going to get a snow-covered plain. Sorry, snow-covered forest. There it is. Deck a real quick shufflerino. And then I will untap. Okay, I'm going to cast an On Thin Ice, targeting this snow-covered forest. Whoa.
Is it just like a...
Slippery. It's On Thin
I
Ice.
get it, yeah. Chance on any control, enters a physical target field until on the sure. It does have ward 3.
I know. I will choose Sedgemoor Witch and I will pay 3 life.
Okay. You got it.
I will go to combat.
Yep.
Attack you for 3. I will pass the turn back to you. Three mana.
Tireless Provisioner.
Sure, Tireless Provisioner happens.
Wasteland.
Wasteland, you got it. Load of blue. Okay, untap. Draw. Let's see. How many cards do you have in your hand? I am in a Swords Yard guy. 15. I'm gonna go to combat. Attack you for 3.
Sure.
I will pass the turn.
Cards do you have?
I have 2 cards in my hand.
Latest
Yep.
second to draw a card.
Yep. Yep.
Renegade Rally.
Renegade Rally is good.
Get this beat.
You got it.
Pass.
I am gonna go to combat.
Sure.
Attack.
Oh,
Take 3?
yep.
Okay. Second main phase, I will pay 2 to cast a Solana Ledgewalker. Then I will pass the turn. Jeremiah deep in the tank here. This Canker Bloom has done a lot of damage. Jeremiah casting a Tainted Back. Tainted Back resolves.
That's him.
You have the thing in your hand, don't you? You have Chain of Smog in your hand. The only reason why you would take Green Sun Zenith for 2 is because he has Chain of Smog in his hand. This card right here has been incredible. You can keep Tainted Pacting. I'm just going to vamp about Cosmic Rebirth. So this card is an instant. It's a 3-mana instant, and it says, choose target permanent card in your graveyard. Target permanent in your graveyard. If it has mana value 3 or less, you may put it onto the battlefield. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. So it just gets back any permanent from your graveyard, and then you're going to gain 3 life. Cosmic Rebirth from Aftermath. Very, very good card. Very, very sweet card. Still tainted pacting.
Sorry, bro.
It's fine.
I don't have an exact idea what I want to do. I do, but I'm kind of just burning through cards now.
He does. He has Chain of Smog in his hand. I know he does. Oh, never mind. It's right there. A hand.
It really does. You're right about that.
Is it? I want to see. Constant mists.
It's constant miss good enough to get me through the rest of this game. Why not? I'm all in on just going forever now.
Just gonna exile your library.
I'll just take this.
I'm gonna guess that's a pretty decent choice. I will Anchor Bloom protection from black. I will take 2.
And my turn.
Untap. Okay, I am gonna go to combat. Give him protection from white.
Sure.
I am going to play Articar Wastes and say go. All right, bye, Joe. Thanks for watching, pal. Marcus. Soul Ring. Voice of Resurgence. You got it.
Go.
So, whenever an opponent casts a spell on your turn, okay. Voice of Resurgence. I am going to play a Hyena Abra targeting Tankerbloom.
It's first strike. First strike.
Yep.
Sure.
I am going to go to combat.
Yep.
Attack.
I'm gonna sack this strong card.
Yep.
Get a token.
You got it. I'll pass the turn. The Voice of Resurgence is going to go away. He's going to get a elemental creature token with power and toughness each equal to the number of creatures he controls. And a Lingering Souls to follow it up. Yep, you got it. Lingering Souls is good. 2 souls coming. Untap. I'll draw. Let's see what's left in my deck real quick here. So this is a 3/3. So it's 5. Potentially get more. This is a 4/3 with first strike. Opposition agent. Did not see that coming. My library.
The windswept piece?
Yeah. Alright, I will cast a Kasala Pride Mage.
Sure.
Life to cast a Sentinel's Eyes on Cankerbloom.
Gives it
1/1 in Vigilance. Yep. I'll pass the turn.
a invasion.
Yep.
So it's on 5.
Vision of Ixalan. When it enters, you can look at the top 5 and take a permanent. Make a permanent, any permanent, and put it into your hand. So he chooses a Dragonlord Dramoka, and I would imagine I'm going to protect this battle.
You are. I'm going to cast this Dragon Lord.
And here is 6 mana to cast Dragonlord Dramoka. Dragonlord Dramoka says can't be countered. He has flying and lifelink, and I can't cast spells on his turn.
I'm going to pass from here.
Untap. Draw. The last couple of turns, he has just been able to sink a whole bunch of mana into different stuff.
Yeah, that just is what it is at this point. I'm going to. Spells on my turn.
Oh. Should have played that on my turn. I got. You can.
Take the initiative. Search for basic.
Yeah, I think we are done here. Unfortunately, was not able to capitalize on some of your earlier stumbles. But holy cow, did that canker bloom go the distance?
So Nightclubber did some work.
Yeah, Nightclubber, very good against me, huh?
Stuck it in there to deal with your name nemesis. And have
Sure.
a hasty boy to take initiative.
Yeah, Nightclubber looks pretty good. All right, we're going to take a real quick break. And when we come back, we'll have another game for you.
Maybe I'm the first person ever to tainted back for a Nightclubber.
And we're back. Hey, everybody. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the Old Cranky Man Collectibles Twitch channel. My name is Blake. Today I am playing Bant Hexproof. This is a brew I've been working on in my Patreon for the last couple of weeks. Round one, I got a W against Jeskai midrange, and in round two, lost a tight 3-game set to Abzan midrange, and now I have my friend Sean sitting across from me.
Hi, Blake.
How you doing, Sean?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
Sean, I'm good. Our resident Goblins pilot. Have you changed your points at all?
No, not since
Sean's
last time.
points are...
Oh, it is Birthing Pod, Umazawa's Jite, Mox Ruby, a Price of Progress, and a Strip Mine.
Ruby, Strip Mine, Price of Progress, Jite,
And Pod.
and Birthing Pod as the 10th point. So, Goblin's very much a deck that can just go wide and produce a whole bunch of large hasty creatures or small hasty creatures. He also has combo lines that he can set up with Goblin Recruiter and Conspicuous Snoop. All right, let's roll some dice.
Absolutely.
That's a 7. I have not lost a die roll yet. That's a 5.
Holding up.
Let's keep that streak going. I will take the play. Good luck to you, my friend.
You as well.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will keep this hand.
Yeah, one land is dicey. I can't do it.
One land is dicey. Sean's gonna go back.
Oh, speaking of, while I shuffle up, I'll have you sticker me.
We're gonna do the sticker thing. Choose 3, right?
That is correct.
This one, and this one.
All right.
Guacamole Goblin. Guacamole Goblin.
Let's see what comes
Guacamole
up.
Goblin.
All right, we have. You dodged all the big ones.
Yes,
We might
I
have
did.
a pea-brained goblin.
Pea-brained
or a
goblin.
Minotaur goblin.
I like pea brain.
All right. You okay to cut?
Yeah, you're
Would you
good,
like to
bro.
cut? All right. Let's try this again. All right, I'm gonna keep it.
Keeping 6.
Yeah.
One card will go to the bottom.
It's gonna be this guy.
I am going to get things started off by shocking in a Temple Garden, and I will cast Skrelv the Defector Might.
Oh, that's a good solid
I
play.
will pass the turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. To play a mountain.
Yep.
And we will bring in Raggy. Go ahead.
Ragavan is here. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Botanical Sanctum, and I will pass the turn.
Tap and draw. Had it the whole time.
Never didn't have the
Never
second
didn't
mountain.
have the second
Never didn't have the second mountain.
All right. Well, I would like to go to combat.
Okay.
I'd like to swing with Ragavan and see what happens.
I have decisions to make. Let me see here. I am
true.
going to flash in an Ice Fang Codal.
Okay.
I will draw a card for Ice Fang Codal.
All right.
I would like to block Ragavan with Ice Fang Codal.
Okay. I have a response.
Okay.
I would like to pitch this Fireblade Charger
Okay.
to Pyrokinesis 2 and 2.
I am going to pay 2 life and give Ice Fang Codal protection from red.
Oh, I forgot about that thing. All right. Well played.
Okay. He doesn't have protection from red, I guess. He has Hexproof from red.
Oh, well, fair enough.
So
fair enough.
Pyrokinesis is fizzled.
Okay.
Damage?
Damage.
Okay. He's trade?
Yep. All right. Oh, you know what? I messed that up.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, no, because I should have responded to that with something else. but
another
that's okay.
another thing?
Right. So why don't I just tap 2? We'll play a Warren Instigator,
All right.
and I'll pass the turn.
I am very nervous. Goblins be doing goblin-y things. Okay, let's see here. I am going to play a Misty Rainforest. And double strikey boy. I am going to here. Where did I take the other 2 from? I took 2. Oh yes, I activated this. Okay, I will take 1 and sacrifice this Misty Rainforest.
Okay.
It's like also a solid bit of meat. So
Bear with me.
All good, my friend. I play Goblin Recruiter. I'm not allowed to complain about anybody's slow play going through the deck.
That's funny. Da-da-dum. Let's see here. I am going to. I'm going to get a forest. And then also, I am going to pay to. No, I'm not going to do that. I am just going to get a forest.
In the blood moon.
I'm going to. And cast a Slippery Boggle.
Okay.
And then I am going to pay 1 and cast a Cartouche of Solidarity targeting Slippery Boggle. So I get a 1/1 soldier token, and Slippery Boggle is now a 2/2 with first strike.
All right. Seems good.
I will pass the turn.
We're regretting that early play now. Or just not at least having figured out the line a little too late. You know how that goes. Pretty much. Alright, we'll tap 2. Bring out a Jite. See what that does.
Umazawa Jite's good. Don's gonna pass back. Alright, I will untap. I will draw. To play my land for turn. I'm going to cast a Green Sun Zenith for 2.
Yeah.
We'll get a Kasali Pride Mage. Green Sun Zenith is going to shuffle back into my deck, and then I'm going to go to combat.
Okay.
I will attack you with my 1/1 soldier token and get a Exalted trigger.
Nice. Okay. No blocks.
Sean takes 2, and then I will pass the turn back to you, my friend.
All you really do is tap 2, put the Jite on, and pass it back.
With this ability on the stack, I will sacrifice Kasali Pride Mage to destroy Umazawa's Jite.
Sounds good.
Still my turn? Okay, I will untap and draw. I would like to go to combat.
Yeah.
I am not going to attack with anybody.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
All right. Tap 2, try to cycle 1 damage at the Screv.
That is fine. I will give my soldier token hexproof from red until the end of turn, and Skrelv is going to die.
Okay. All I got. Go ahead.
End of your turn, I will flash in a Fairy Mastermind.
Nice. Okay.
Untap. Draw. Go to combat.
Yep.
I will attack you with Fairy Mastermind.
I have no blocks.
I will play a Savannah and pass the turn.
Draw. Hey, there's that third land we've been hoping
There's
for.
a third land.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay. Gonna tap 3. Play a Goblin War Chief. Go ahead.
Okay, so Goblin War Chief makes them cost less and gives them all haste, right?
Correct.
Okay. End of your turn. I will pay 4 mana to have each player draw a card.
Okay. Alright.
Whenever you draw your second card, I draw your card. Untap. Draw. Play a Windswept Heath.
Okay.
And then I will Rot Priest.
Okay.
Going to attack you for 2,
Take 2.
and then I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
I know I'm such a nice guy letting him draw cards. It's very kind of me.
I'm gonna tap 4.
4 mana.
Play a Twin Shot Sniper.
Okay, let me read this guy real quick. So, Twin Shot Sniper is a 4 mana 2/3 with reach, and when it enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target. Okay, what are you targeting?
Going to target Slippery Bogle.
He has hexproof. You cannot target him.
Oh, is that the cartouche?
Slippery Boggle has hexproof.
Oh, just under the.
Cannot be the target of spells or abilities your opponent.
Oh, copy that. Okay.
Sorry, my Reed Duke signature is in the way of you being able to read the card.
It's okay. And normally I would be like, oh, that's way too much text to just say hexproof.
Yep. So 2/2/2/1.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the
target
Rot Priest
venerated Rot Priest.
That'll be our target.
I am going to tap 2 and cast an Apostle's Blessing.
Okay.
So I will give him protection from red,
Okay.
and then I will also trigger this, so you get a poison counter.
Okay. All right. So we're still looking at the same board we were, more or less. I think that yeah, I think I swing in with these two anyway.
Lock Warren Instigator with Slippery Boggle, and I will lock Twin Shot Sniper with my Soldier token. So So first strike happens, that dies, and then this dies during regular combat damage.
Go ahead.
Untap.
Yeah, I had the sniper up with 2 mana, and like when all of the like initial pyrokinesis thing happened.
Sure.
And that's why
So
I was
you
like, I
could
should
have
have channeled
So
it for
you
2
could have
and
killed the
Right.
Skrelv in response to his ability.
yeah.
That makes sense.
So that's what I was kicking myself over, and then it just kind of snowballed.
I am going to attack you for 2.
Okay, not much I can do. Take 2.
I will cast a Glistener Elf.
All right.
I'll pass the turn.
Tap 3.
Okay.
Play a Makari the Lucky Grot.
Makari. This is a 3-mana 1/2. Whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it, then create a number of. Oh, it's a Krinko 10
Yeah.
Street Kingpin.
Sorry, yeah.
So this is a reskin, secret layer card of a Kinko 10 Street Kingpin. That is a mouthful. Okay, yes.
It's Kinko's. It's a proxy.
That's funny.
Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 1. Ugh, I don't like any of these. But you know what? We're gonna swing. We're gonna swing with this guy, and we're gonna swing with this guy. Gets a counter and makes tokens.
Okay.
All right, thank
And
you.
then you get a 1/1
I think I get 2 because it's based
equal
on,
to his power.
yeah.
Fair enough. And are they tapped and attacking?
They are not.
They are not.
They're just
Okay.
tokens.
So these two are what's attacking,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Well. We'll go down to 10.
Okay. You guys got hexproof.
End of your turn, I will have each player draw a card.
Okay.
Draw a card when you draw your second card.
Yep.
Untap. Draw. Alright, first things first. I am to cast a Ponder.
All right. Ooh, very pretty ponder.
Thank you. I am going to. Like to cut.
I will pass.
I
You're
will
good.
draw a card for Ponder.
I trust you to randomize your deck appropriately.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Yavimaya Coast.
Okay.
I will sacrifice this one, Sweat Teeth.
Okay.
I'm going to go find a Tundra. to step 3. That's a true name nemesis.
Oh no.
I will name you Sean of the Goblin Lord. And then
It has protection against me.
It does. And then I am going to also cast Ancestral Mask.
Okay.
So this creature gets +2/+2 for each other enchantment I control.
Oh, that seems like a lot.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will trigger this so you get another poison counter.
Yep.
And then I am going to go to combat.
Okay.
I will attack you for 2.
All right. I cannot block that. 10.
I will pass.
Draw for turn. Okay. All right. I'm gonna tap 3,
Okay.
play, or channel that
Channel
for 2
Soakins
spirits.
In. Sure.
Go to combat.
Okay.
I think I just slam in with everything.
Everybody gets in the red zone.
Everybody gets in. Send all. This goes up 1.
Okay, and then you get
Makes
3
three
goblin
goblins,
tokens. All right.
So I got some people to defend on the back end.
So I am gonna block a 1/1,
Okay.
and then I will block this guy,
Okay.
and then I will block Krinko with Slippery Boggle. I will block Windshot Sniper. So, taking 1.
Yep. Could be only taking 1.
Okay, so this dies.
Yep.
This gets a -1/-1 counter.
Yep.
Okay, this goblin dies. I take 1. This dies. And then Krinko dies.
Yep.
First strike damage. So many goblins. Also, this is a gorgeous goblin token
Well, thank you. Thank you.
from the Valentine's Day secret lair, I think.
I'm going to tap 1 to sacrifice it to do 5 to face.
All right, I go to 3. Do you have a bolt?
I don't. Go ahead.
Rip.
Yep.
Untap.
Rip indeed.
Draw. Okay, I will go to combat.
Yep.
I will attack you for 2. Second main phase, I'm going to play an Oko.
That seems good.
Oko is going to make a food token. Oh, let's use this one. So Oko makes a food token. Here, this is my food token. Play a Canker Bloom.
Okay.
Play a Hallowed Fountain tapped. I'm not going to wait around. I'm going to sacrifice my food token to gain 3 life.
Okay. Probably worthwhile.
And then I'll pass the turn to you.
All right. Six to 4. Creature wise.
Getting the voice back.
That saves me.
It's a nail biter, that's for sure.
Best I can do is delay my death by a turn.
There's a blood moon.
I swing in with 6. You pick off 4 of them. I do 2 damage. That's not getting there. Go ahead.
Okay, untap. Draw.
This is generally longer than goblins would like to be in a game.
I mean, honestly, this is longer than I want to be in a game too. I am gonna +2 Oko and make a food token.
Okay.
There's my food token.
Yep.
I will go to combat.
All right.
I will attack you for 2 with Fairy Mastermind.
Okay. I have. I blocked the twin shot sniper.
Oh no!
I forgot it had reach.
I did too. Well,
All right, but it had the -1/-1. So
Fairy
it
Mastermind
dies
goes
too.
away. At least it wasn't a complete blowout.
It dies too.
Now I know for next time that has reach. Of course it has reach. It has a bow in its hand. I'll pass the turn.
That card is really good.
Yeah, I mean, very good, right?
All
Like,
right.
you can channel it to deal 2 damage. It comes into play, it deals 2 damage.
Tap 3. Goblin Sharpshooter.
Okay.
Go ahead.
End of your turn. I will sacrifice Cankerbloom to destroy Blood Moon.
Seems good.
I will untap and draw a card. Going to turn this food into a 3/3.
Okay. It retains its sack for food ability, right?
No.
Does it lose its ability?
Target artifact or creature loses all abilities.
Okay.
I am going to play an Esper Sentinel.
Okay.
To attack you with Slippery Boggle.
Okay.
It's a 4/4 with first strike.
Take 4.
Okay. I will pass the turn back to you.
All right. It's a very. I don't know if I like that, but we're gonna go for it. All right. Okay. Tap Sharpshooter. Target Esper Sentinel.
Esper Sentinel dice.
All right. Sharpshooter on taps. Go to combat. Wing 5.
Yep, I will block one each of them.
Okay. On the stack, I will.
What is on the stack?
Or, I mean, like, so. Declared before
Before damage.
Before damage,
Okay.
thank you. Sorry. Before damage, tap to do 1/2 face.
Okay, I take one.
Okay. Damage all resolves.
Yes.
So I lose 3 to get through.
Okay, and I take 2 and go to 3.
Okay. Do you want to block the goblin since it's probably more likely I'll be able to bonus
Yes.
them?
Block goblins.
Okay. All right. So that untaps because something dies. I'll tap 1. I'll target that to do 1 damage.
Okay.
It untaps. Yep. I don't think I get there. Because I can't target True Name. That's the trick. I can't target True Name. Stupid hexproof.
He is
All right, you got it. Good game. I had 2 mountains in.
All right, let's get another game in here.
Sorry.
That was a nail biter. Wow. What
I
a
was
game.
like, I think I just play for it and hope I like top deck a price. 'Cause otherwise I'm
I
hosed.
loved every second of that game. I'm not gonna lie.
Well done. And yeah, maybe if I
was great.
channel the I channeled the reach guy.
Yeah, I mean, that probably would have made quite a bit of a difference, to be honest.
It's okay.
So I think the tokens that Sokensen makes have haste.
Do they?
I think so.
Okay. I should have swung in with him then.
I would have to read it to be 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the tokens that Sokensen makes have haste.
Okay. We'll check. I didn't think they did. I'm thinking that was the downside of them being channel instant speed.
I could be wrong. It's entirely possible. Yeah, I mean, sometimes your deck lets you play around Price of Progress, and sometimes you don't get the option to play around Price of Progress. One, two, Guacamole Goblin, Guacamole Goblin, Guacamole Goblin.
All right. Guacamole!
That's my favorite thing. That's funny.
We also got Delusionary, which is the one you gotta watch out for.
The Delusionary Goblin.
Delusionary Goblin.
I'll keep my hand. It looks good.
Oh, I won't, because it doesn't. Being more disciplined about not keeping one-landers.
I was considering putting a worship in my deck. Yes. So, for those of you that don't know, when you have Troll Ascetic and Worship in play, it's really hard to lose the game. The same can be said with True Name Nemesis. It's just funnier to say Troll Worship. Worship, a 4-mana enchantment that says, as long as you control a creature, I think it says damage that would reduce your life to less than
I gotta go
one.
to 5. I get to do it.
Mulliganing again. That's fine. I'm going to look up the text on Worship right now.
Okay.
So this was an old standard deck from very, very, very long time ago. Yeah, so Worship says, if you control a creature, damage that reduces your life total to less than 1 reduces it to 1 instead. Roll Worship.
All right.
Here, I'll cut you this time. Maybe you'll get better luck.
Maybe it'll work that way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep this.
Grudgingly keeping 5 cards.
Get rid of 2. Seems unfair. All right. There you go.
To you, my friend.
Mountain. Raggy, go.
Again with the turn 1 Ragavan. How can you be upset about a turn 1 Ragavan? I don't think that's how this works. I will play a Tropical Island, and it's your turn.
Here's hoping I can play some more stuff off of it. All right. Go to combat. Swing for 2.
I take 2.
Trigger.
This is a Swords to Plowshares.
All right. I'm probably not going to cast that.
Are you sure you don't want to kill your Ragavan?
No, it's
Here,
okay.
kill your Ragavan.
No, it's okay. But I will make a treasure.
Oh, what's up, man? How's it going? Playing some boggles, you know, just me stuff.
Go ahead.
No second land.
Correct.
I will take a draw step.
That's why I had to keep the Ragavan.
I will play a... You had to keep a Ragavan. Had to keep a Ragavan. I'll pass.
Untap and draw. Oh, we're still not getting there. All right. Go to combat.
Yes.
Swing for 2. Do we do the thing?
Do we do the thing, he says. I am going to take 2.
All right.
It's a Rune of Flight.
Okay, I'll pass off. I'll pass on that one too.
Not casting the Rune of
I'm
Flight.
gonna need all the mana I have.
Okay.
Tap 3.
3 mana.
Play a nice shiny Delusionary
Oh
Goblin.
boy. Things are happening.
Make 6 floating mana.
6 mana.
Attempt to cast Muxus, Goblin
Oh
Grandee.
my god. Muxus resolves.
Right. We flip the top 6 of our library here, and any goblins come into play. So we have a Krenko Mob Boss, a Torch Courier, and a Goblin Rabblemaster. Those seem like good choices.
Yikes.
Cool bonus trick, I can sacrifice the Torch Courier to give Krenko haste. And then make a bunch of tokens.
You get 5 goblins.
I get 5 more goblin tokens.
Yep. Let's go.
Alright. Alright, go ahead.
End of your turn, I'm going to flash in a Fairy Mastermind.
Okay. That resolves.
I just want to remind everybody that this was a mulligan to 5.
And I'm on 1 land.
I'm going to play a forest.
Point Ragavan.
Point Ragavan. I am going to... How do I even win this game? I don't think it's possible. Ragavan. Cast a Troll Ascetic. I'll pass the turn. You don't have to travel all the way across the country to play Magic. You can play Magic right here on the old Cranky Man Collectibles circuit.
We are still on 1 land.
Poor you.
Alright, I'm going to tap 1. I'm going to bolt the Troll Aesthetic.
He has Hexproof,
Oh,
my
does he?
friend.
No,
Yes.
bolted Fairy Mind.
Fairy Mastermind.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, Hexproof. My bad. And I'll go to combat and swing.
Okay. So at the beginning of combat, you make a Goblin token.
Yep.
And then this guy gets plus 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not a Goblin. 1, 2, 3, 4. He doesn't count himself.
Right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I die.
Okay. Got there on the 1.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying watching the channel. You can head over to our YouTube channel. It's Old Cranky Man Collectibles on YouTube and find all of our previously recorded content. We make a podcast up there.
It's pretty good. I like it.
And if you are interested or so inclined, you want to learn more about this Bant Hexproof deck that I'm playing here today, there is a whole bunch of content up on our Patreon. Which I will drop a link to in the chat right now. Kinds of extra content up there. Podcast content, we've got articles. Stefan's writing a series called The Spirit of the Format about Commander. I write stuff about Canadian Highlander. Interested in playing Canadian Highlander. We got quarterly qualifiers that earn you points and a chance to play for the Lawnlanders Championship Sword in December. Guacamole Goblin.
Oh, well, we have an unsanctioned goblin.
Unsanctioned Goblin.
Baloney goblin.
Oh, definitely Baloney Goblin. Next Saturday, June 10th, we have Team Trios, which we are featuring Pioneer throughout the day. My deck, sir.
Nope.
Do not play a turn 2 Muxus.
I will try not to.
I will cry if you play another turn 2 Muxus.
This is a fair Magic hand. Yeah, we'll play this.
This hand is sketchy. I will keep this hand.
Are you on the play?
The next modern event is in July. I believe it's July 22nd. I could be wrong, though. I'll take 2 from a Temple Garden.
All right.
I am going to cast a Noble Hierarch.
Nice.
I will pass the turn.
Good. All right. Draw for turn. Play a mountain. Tap 1. Jumble.
Yes, you can have a gamble. I'm very pleased it was not another turn run Ragavan.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That would have made 3 games in a row.
He's broken. I'm gonna get a card here. I almost forgot which ones I have to reveal and which ones I don't.
Would be willing to bet that he's getting a Goblin Recruiter. Canadian Highlander is a 100-card singleton format that uses the vintage ban list. So all of your favorite Power 9 cards, Ancestral Recall, Soul Ring, all of the Moxen, Time Walk, all of those cards are legal in this format. The caveat is that there's a points list. So there's about 30-ish cards throughout all of Magic history that are points, ranging between 1 and 7 points.
1, 7, 8, 9, 10 is a reroll.
And you can play 10 points in your deck. 5.
We got the price progress.
Goodbye, price. All right, I will untap and draw. I am going to start things off with, well, let's see here. I'm going to play a Prismatic Vista. I am going to sacrifice my Prismatic Vista.
Okay.
I'm going to find a snow-covered island. Yeah, see, Moxen, right there. There's your Moxen. Our local group, the Lawnlander Circuit, allows 100 proxies. So you do not have to worry about having money to buy Black Lotus. You can simply make a proxy, and then you can play with the Black Lotus. 100 proxies. If you're curious about learning more about the format, there is all kinds of content up on the Old Cranky Man Collectibles YouTube channel about Canadian Highlander. Also, please join our Discord. Can't find my island. Please bear with me. Where's the island?
You ever think about what points you play if we didn't proxy?
What points I would play if we didn't proxy?
Yeah.
Like, if you can't proxy... Well, okay, so...
No Moxie proxies.
I don't like this conversation, but I will do you the courtesy of answering this question. I would play like a Demonic Tutor Spellseeker Survival of the Fittest spread.
Okay.
Okay, here's my island. I'm gonna cast an Abundant Growth targeting my island.
Okay.
Draw a card for Abundant Growth.
Yeah.
I am going to attack you for 1.
Oh, I take 1.
And then I will cast a Glistener Elf, and your turn.
A mountain.
Here comes the Goblin Recruiter.
No, actually. I'm going to tap 2 and play a Sparksmith.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Sparksmith deals X damage to target creature and X damage to you, where X is the number of goblins in play. You got it. Untap. Draw.
Gotta love those onslaught commons. Is that onslaught with the spider?
That is an onslaught card,
Okay.
yes. I will play a Tundra. I am going to cast a Curious Obsession targeting Glistener Elf.
Okay.
I am going
Remind me
to...
what that does.
gives it +1/+1, and whenever it deals damage to you, I draw a card.
Got it. Okay.
At the beginning of my end step, if I didn't attack with a creature, I have to sacrifice this.
Gotcha. Okay.
I am going to play a Citizen Training.
Okay. Yeah.
Draw a card.
Yeah. Make him big.
Gets +1/+0 and trample.
Okay.
And then I am going to put on Ethereal Armor.
Wow. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7.
That seems very good.
It's a 7/6 trampler, and when it deals you damage, you get 7 poison counters, and I draw a card.
Ugh.
I will attack you.
All right.
Exalted Trigger.
Yeah.
It's an 8/7.
Hit me.
Okay. You get 8 poison counters. I
Yeah.
draw a card.
Yeah.
You don't take 8 damage.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I will pass the turn.
Okay. For turn. I have an out.
Awesome. Yeah, those jerseys are sweet. I believe your out was to play the Goblin Recruiter last turn and win right now.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was. So here is. I'm gonna scoop this. I'm gonna scoop this game. You got it with this. Like I don't have a way to kill it. Kiki Jiki being in the hand makes that tougher.
No.
And there's a way to do it, but I need one more mana to get it going. So
that's you. So you have to play the Smartsmith's Birth because you need it to sacrifice to make mana. Oh, that's brutal.
yep.
Yeah.
Well, and I was just thinking, okay, I got a couple of 1/1s.
Goblins or Welder?
Say what?
Which mirror do you want for the next recording game? Goblins or Welder?
It's a Goblin's Mirror?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, big. I have no idea. Okay, so I am gonna hop out of here, and it sounds like we're gonna get a mirror match in here. Chat, do you want to see a Goblin's Mirror or a Grixis Welder Mirror? First person to answer gets it. Eating Welder or Goblins? Goblins Mirror it is. All right. We're going to run a real quick commercial break while we get things set up for the Goblins Mirror. We will be right back.